On this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly, sustainable clothing, dance comp season, and Alliance for the Children. All this and more coming up next. Welcome to this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. I'm your host, David Ridges. Fast fashion is extremely toxic in our environment. Cameron looks into how we can shop more sustainably.
Shopping at a local thrift store is a simple and easy way to go green. By choosing secondhand clothing instead of brand new, you reduce waste and help the planet.
Thrifting is just an affordable way for me to not just get clothes, but able to style and find unique pieces for an affordable price, so that way I'm not spending a bunch of money on stores that are polluting the environment.
So I teach fashion merchandising and apparel construction. So with apparel construction, I really hope if they get what they do get out of this is that they can fix their clothes if they have like a hole or a button missing, instead of just throwing them away. And then also in fashion merchandising, we just had a kind of fashion show where all the students were in groups and they brought in clothes that they weren't wearing and didn't want anymore, and they collaborated to make different outfits out of them. So they have learned about that and how to just kind of upcycle all of their clothes. So there's a lot of thrift shops in and around Naperville, even like in the city, surrounding suburbs. There's also different websites that you can use, like ThredUp, Poshmark, where people sell their gently used clothes that you can buy. So there's also bigger brands such as Adidas and Levi's. They also are really great because you know where all of their recycled products came from.
Thrifting and shopping secondhand is a great way to buy high-end clothing and accessories well below retail prices, give back to your local community, and create a good impact on the environment. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Cameron Singer.
After the football season, Neuqua Valley Dance transitions into their winter competition season. Brooke looks into their preparation and schedule for the year.
The Neuqua Valley Dance team is heading into an exciting competition season. The return of in-person competitions is giving the girls the chance to showcase their hard work.
In our competition season, we are actually competing against other schools. It's an IHSA sport where our competitive season goes from October till about March. And during our competitive season, we also perform at the basketball games. So competition days are really long days. We get here really early. We get on a bus and go to whatever school that we're going to be competing at. We compete 2 times, usually once in the morning, once in the afternoon. The award ceremony will be sometime in the afternoon, and then we'll get back on the bus and head back to Neuqua. This group of girls is really hardworking. We have a smaller team this year than we're typically used to, but they come to practice every day, ready to work, and they've been doing really well. So we're excited to showcase that at our first competition.
Connections with your team is very important in dance, and this group has formed a special bond.
It's really fun. We have a good dynamic because we can have fun but also get work done and be serious at the same time. Our goal is to get to state because we got to state last year after not getting to state for a couple years, so we're just going to try to stay on track.
Good luck to the team as they continue to pursue their goals this competition season. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Brooke Harrison.
Did you know that Neuqua Valley opened 25 years ago? Gianna looks into what has changed since then.
Lots has changed at Neuqua since the school first opened up in 1997.
When we first started, we only had freshmen and sophomores, so we had a very small staff. Staff were expected to coach and do activities and stuff, so all of us seemed to take that on. It was really young staff at the time. It was fun. We seemed to know the kids better because we had fewer kids in the building, so it seemed like you knew almost everybody's name.
Staying at Neuqua has been a no-brainer for many due to the culture and community established here early.
I taught at 3 different high schools before I arrived at Neuqua, and nothing compares to the positive relationships that teachers have with students and teachers have with administration and administration with students and parents.
Teaching is a job that is both fulfilling and challenging, but a role that is vital in the success of students.
Have patience. There's a lot that can get thrown at you in this profession that can discourage you. but see through all of that, focus on the kids, focus on the people that are in your room, the colleagues that you work closely with, and just be a kind, helpful person. Everything works out, all of the ups and downs, the challenges that we might have, it's so fulfilling if you just keep focused on what our main job is, which is just to help kids grow.
Here's to the next 25 years of future Wildcats. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Gianna Potasic.
The holiday season is a time for giving. Kendall looks into an organization that gives back to those in need.
Alliance for the Children is an organization that allows for our community to give back to children in need, supplying basic goods to help with wellness, health, and education. The program donates toys, clothing, outerwear, and more to create a little bit more joy around the holiday season.
This is our 24th year of doing the Alliance for the Children, Wishes for Santa tag drive. We're talking about grace and gratitude this year, and we just have so many resources and assets here to help underprivileged students and kids. And so over the last several years, we've helped many students in District 204. And by helping, we mean during the holidays, we bring 5 to 7 age-appropriate toys, brand new, and then a clothing bag that would have 2 outfits, package of socks, package of underwear, hat, gloves, coats, boots.
Distributing tags around Neuqua has been a great help to the program, allowing for students and staff to get involved hands-on.
In the advisory or intake 9, students will have an opportunity to take a tag with a child's name on it and then a couple of wishes for that child. So what we do is people buy the gifts, they bring them in. Over at the Gold Building, they'll bring them into the library. Over here, they'll bring them into the auditorium lobby. Any type of donation, we take monetary donations as well. You can go to allianceforthechildren.org.com and see what we do as a group.
Make sure to pick up a tag and deliver the items back before December 22nd. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Kendall O'Keefe.
Thank you for watching this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. Have a great weekend, Wildcats.